James is a native of Gastonia, North Carolina, which is my hometown. So you connect the dots. That might explain why he's here today. He was a standout student at the University of North Carolina, the Tar Heels. As a matter of fact, in 1982, he was voted the most outstanding player of the 1982 NCAA tournament. And that's a tournament that he shared with another great North Carolinian, and that's Michael Jordan. Also in 1982, he was named National Player of the Year. He was also the #1 pick of the 1982 draft by the Los Angeles Lakers. During his 12-year professional career, and this is all with the Los Angeles Lakers, he was a 7-time NBA All-Star, MVP of the NBA Finals in 1988. He's won 3 NBA championships with the Lakers, and he's an NBA 50th anniversary all-time team in 1996. He's been named as one of the 50 greatest players in the NBA history, and he was elected to the Basketball Hall of Fame in 2003. Rome Rotary, please welcome a businessman, TV and radio analyst, and great friend, James Worthy.
Thank you and good afternoon. It's a pleasure to be here. Anytime that I'm asked to speak and share my journey and some of the experiences that I've had along the way, it's always a privilege to be amongst the Rotarians. I just spoke in Los Angeles at the Beverly Hills Rotary Club about 3 months ago, and got a good taste of all the civic duties and all the responsibilities that you have. So thank you for inviting me to Rome. I understand that Herschel Walker nor Dominique Wilkins was available, so they called it out-of-state Tar Heel. At least you could have taken the North Carolina State red and white off the tables. But anyway.
Well, because I think of all the things that I've experienced throughout my 49 years, that is the most important one. You know, if you have a talent, that's good. You worked hard to achieve that.
Yeah.
Once you have achieved it, it's your responsibility to not bask in your own talent, but to use that talent to help someone else who doesn't have as much talent. So people get too individualized, and you know, sometimes we don't even know our neighbors. So it's important. It's not that it has to be a big thing. It doesn't have to be money. It just has to be a gesture, or helping someone, or giving back to those communities, environments that helped you along the way. We all had a favorite teacher. We all had a guidance counselor, a coach, or something, a minister that we remember that one time they gave us hope. So that's what we try to do. Well, I have a foundation. I developed a foundation, jamesworthyfoundation.org, and what we do with that is we specialize on the issues that kids have. I just had 18 kids come in my office, and I wanted to hear what they had to say, because I'm a parent, but they know best. So we go into unified school districts and we try to identify what some of the issues is, and as adults with corporate contacts, we try to create programs that can turn that around. One of the problems we have in my hometown is teen pregnancy. That contributes to dropping out of high school. So we're trying to develop a program where we can get counseling, where we can get kids can call in on a hotline number and without being pressured. So we do a number of things. Try to get kids engaged with corporations so they can get the proper training early. And those are just a few things that we do on our end. I'm going to be speaking more directly to kids. I speak more directly to them as opposed to trying to enroll adults. Because you can't fool kids. You have to speak about the things that they're involved in. And that's unfortunately learning how to say no. There's all kind of pressures with drugs and sex and a lot of things. So I try to share what I've experienced in my life some of the downfalls of my life and how I was able to bounce back. And so I'll be talking directly to some of the issues that they are involved in and how to overcome those obstacles without losing your dignity and without being pressured, teaching them how to be strong and how to look beyond the moment. So that's what I'm going to be talking about, looking beyond the moment.